Never know how much I love you.
They say nothing lasts forever. Dreams change, trends come and go, but friendships never go out of style.
How often do you guys have sex?
Snack.
Miranda, please. What? She's 3. She doesn't know what it means. I'm 41 and I still don't know what it means.
Only you. I've searched the world far and wide, but couldn't find no one who could handle of my problems or bring solution to one. Then one day I read in your word,
your peace you give me in time of the storm. You are the source of my strength.
God is a supplier of all of our needs. As we celebrate tonight what it is that God does as Jehovah Jireh, who is our provider.
anybody here ever know you've done wrong? You sat in your bed and you cried all night long, tossed and turned from life's ups and downs. Then looked for your friends and they couldn't be found. You told Jesus, wait on me.
Moses says, God will do this if you will just hold your peace, if you will just stand still. Let me exegete that thing for you. Because when you look at it in the English version, stand still, hold your peace. That doesn't seem that hard. But when you look at it in the original Hebrew, it is not a word of comfort. What Moses is really saying to me is, look, you think too much. You're thinking too hard. You're still trying to figure it out instead of just letting God work it out. So the best thing for you to do is shut your mouth. That's literally what he says to them. He says, you're thinking too hard. So I tell you what, instead of wasting my time and your time and insulting God, shut up. Look at your neighbor and say, in the name of Jesus, shut up. Listen. And the reason you got to shut up is because when we start to panic, we start to talk. And when you start to talk, you start to empower your problems. There is some stuff you never would have had to deal with if you had to been running your mouth. There are some weaknesses you have that the enemy used against you that he did not know you had and would not have known you had if you hadn't been running your mouth about it. Where do you get off getting upset when folks use information against you that you gave them? Hello, somebody. I mean, think about it. Why you gonna get ticked off at Delilah because she had Samson's hair cut? If Samson hadn't been running his mouth, he still would have had his hair. Some stuff we cause, we empower the enemy because we talk too much. Tell your neighbor, say, shut up. Shut up. Stop talking so much. Folk wouldn't be discussing your business if you didn't tell your business. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Justin. It has to be something in the parent. It has to be something in the parent. And I've discovered it doesn't make a difference what brand it is either. There is something about when you get that perm in your head and you get to sit up in there, child, let me tell you. You know, is it burning? No, it's all right. Girl, how y'all really doing? Well, you know, things really ain't been the best. And when you get started, everybody, Justin, that's under the drive, do this. Hello, somebody. Sometimes we're our own work. And don't you be laughing, fellas. Because you already know how it rolls up in the barber shop. Man, I'm so sick of it, man. I'm about to mess around and sit on the corner. Because she about to work my last nerve. I'm about to say scat cat. And the brother waiting to get a haircut said, I'm about to say, get out. Hello, somebody. We are our own worst enemies. You talk too much.
These are your announcements. An early riser, if you are, you can always come out to our 7:45 worship service. Bible study is back. It's offered at noon and at 6:45 p.m. Pastor Davis will start preaching on the diligence factor. And as you come out to Bible study, this is actually a benefit that I think is great because you can bring your kids out and they can actually get help with their homework while you are in Bible study. Electronic giving is available online. You can go to www.spbcmemphis.org. Once you get there, you'll see a big red button that says sow your seed. And you can click on that and you can always give online, or you can go to room 107 and swipe your Visa or Master. Okay, the men, speaking of the men, they will have their first fellowship breakfast of the year on January 15th at 9 a.m. I know the slide. They do have grits and eggs and sausages and things. So they will have that starting at, it'll be Saturday, January 15th at 8 a.m. Now, immediately following that, they have the Boys to Men mentoring program. So you can bring the young man out and he can fellowship with the men for breakfast, and then immediately following that at 9 a.m., they go to their breakout sessions for the Boys to Men mentoring program. And that's where they actually get, you know, those skills where they're taught godly principles, and they're also taught things like how to change a flat tire, how to tie a tie, those types of things. So they'll get fed, and then they get these. Angel Food Ministry, the order deadline, the deadline to get your order in is Tuesday, January 18th, in order for you to receive delivery on January 22nd. Men at the Cross. This is actually a session that's being offered at Bellevue Baptist Church. And it's starting January 22nd at 8 a.m. and it will go until about 1 o'clock. Reverend Thurman was telling me about this the other night, and I went on to Bellevue's website. So you can also go to www.bellevue.org to get more information. But even though your team may not be playing in the Super Bowl, you can still come out and enjoy the Super Bowl party. It will be February 6th, which is Super Bowl Sunday. Tickets, here are tickets. They are $10. You can get a ticket from Deacon Mosby, Brother Bird, or Trent. Okay, the men's ministry will actually offer Let's Go Bowling. They have a bowling night scheduled for Friday, February the 11th. It will start at 7 p.m. It's at All Star Lanes and White Station. For $22, you get 4 hours of bowling. Now we have volunteer opportunities asking for nursery workers to help out. If you are available on a Sunday, you can please see Sister Bond and volunteer to help out in the nursery. Okay, men, we want you to share your skills. I know we've been running a slide for a while asking the men for their name, address, phone number, email address, specifically your skills. We have a lot of men in our congregation that have some skills that we can use. Media team is looking for volunteers to help out as well. And I'm going to appeal specifically to young people from ages 16 and up. I can tell you I worked in the media ministry, and the skills that I got from working in the media ministry has actually, I've used them outside of the church. You can learn how to operate these cameras, how to do the stuff that's going on the screen. You see the DVDs. You can learn how to do all of that, and you can take those skills somewhere else. You can also use that on resumes. You can use that when you're trying to get scholarships. See the media director, Ozella. And finally, stop by the media table. You can get the series, The Success Summit. You can get that on audio. All 3 CDs are $10. You will not be able to download them from the internet and bootleg a CD. You have to buy one in the back. And you can get all 3 nights for $10.